Hello everyone and welcome to our 5th episode of our Meet TIGS series, where I'll be going over the code match tab and kind of going through an example of a match that's been coded before and kind of showing you what you can get out of that separate tab there. So diving right in, you can see here I'm going to click load match, and this is within your TIGS folder, and this is also within your matches folder in that TIGS folder. So this is the match that we provide with you when you download the app, just to give you an example of kind of what you're looking at there for an example match. So I'm going to open that up, and as you can see here on the left, you can see all the coding that's been inputted so far. It's only 2 points, but it's a good information to note for this in-match or in-rally systems. You can also see on the right here the match window tab, which shows the jersey numbers in the right order. Different libero, setter numbers, etc. Something to note about the left side here with the match window or the match inputs. You can go through each individual action and let's say select one of them and edit those. So let's say you had the skill is the wrong skill, you just put the wrong thing in or the wrong rating. You can then change those and save them, and they'll save back up here in the match window. The same thing, you can also delete points that you don't want. So let's say you put this in by accident, you didn't realize it wasn't 99, it was actually 77. Well, I can delete that completely and then have the 77 one here already. So different options there that you can do while you're in the match, which can make this a little bit easier for you for post-match processing. So something else that's really cool about this this TIGS match window is that you can also click on the notepad, which then brings up the point that you're currently at. Let's say you missed an attempt from 99. You can put that in, and then as you go on to the match further, and let's say post-match, you want to go back and figure out all the points that you missed, because there are points that you will miss in match. It's not perfect, but you can always go back through the notepad at the end of the match and find those different points that you missed and put them in. Something else you can do through the match window is you can also change the hotkeys. So if there are different keys that just aren't working for you, maybe you want to change them while you're coding, you can definitely do that to make it easier on yourself. You can also go through and change the teams that you're using. I wouldn't recommend doing this during a match, but you can definitely go through and check out the different rosters and etc. The last part, which is the bread and butter of TIGS, is this in-match analytics. So during the match here, you can also pull up different analysis on the side, up to 2 analysis during the match while you're coding. So let's say you want a direction chart, you can throw that in there, and it kind of shows you, depending on what you want to look at. So this is all of Canada's attacks so far, but if you want to also add in, let's say, a set distribution, you can do so. You can kind of optimize how big you want them to be. Maybe the attack chart's a bit smaller because it's easier to see, and then the set distribution's a bit bigger. That's totally up to you. Up to 2 different reports that can be added in here for the in-match coding. But yeah, this is kind of what the coding window looks like in not too much detail. In a separate video, I'm going to go through how to code and how to set up a match through this window, but this is just gives you an overview of kind of what it looks like as it's happening. So for the next video, I'm going to be going through the reports tab and pulling up different reports that you can kind of opt or view post-match or even during match, depending on kind of what you want to see, maybe in a timeout or something. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.